Hey, welcome to the Nutrition Challenge Kickoff Seminar. Questions for the group. How many of you have done a nutrition challenge or weight loss diet challenge before? How many of you lost weight during that challenge? How many of you gained it back plus more? We know that this is a struggle for many people. In fact, 2/3 of people who do a diet or a challenge will gain the weight that they lost back plus more. But don't worry, we won't let this happen to you. This nutrition challenge is a great way to kickstart your journey to your health and wellness goals. Still, after the challenge, we offer individualized nutrition coaching to keep you on track with continued support and accountability so that you don't become a part of that statistic. We believe that something as fundamental as nutrition shouldn't be complicated, so we focus on a simple habit based approach, one step at a time. We utilize a holistic approach to help you reach your goals, and we are here to support you in all aspects of your life, not only nutrition and fitness. The objectives of this challenge kickoff seminar are to 1, help you understand how to set yourself up for success during the nutrition challenge, 2, find out what you need to start with first, and 3, and learn how to utilize the tools you have to support you on your journey. To start off, I'd like you to do a self-assessment. Excuse me. Think about and answer these questions. What does success look like to you? What worked well for you in the past? And what do you struggle with the most? What has inhibited you from seeing results in the past? If you want to pause this and write down those answers, that would be super helpful for you. All right, let's talk about goal setting. I know that you have already started setting goals during your initial challenge meeting with myself or with Coach Jessica. When setting goals, you want to ensure that they are SMART, meaning specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time sensitive. It's so important to think about why your goals are important to you. Your goal may be to lose some weight, to fit into a specific item of clothing again, or wear a swimsuit by the pool. But why is that important? Will it make you happier or more confident? The why behind a goal is so important to determine and keep in mind both during the challenge and on your health and wellness journey. Let's review the basics of healthy habits. Only focus on one thing at a time. And you want to really nail that one thing. Then add something else to your plate. Layer your new habit onto something that you already do. Instead of taking things away, try adding something first. For example, adding veggies to lunch and dinner. Okay, and that layering might mean you already brush your teeth 2 times a day, so maybe that's when you can check your app. Okay, some things to remember: real food over food products, closet clean out, progress over perfection, look at food labels, and follow the plate method. Nutrition is the foundation, just like on the pyramid that I drew up on the door at the gym. Each week, we will focus on one nutrition topic, and the idea is to layer each nutrition topic on top of the other. The other 3 pillars besides nutrition include 30 minutes of daily movement, 7+ hours of sleep, 10+ minutes of stress management. Every day in the HSN app, you will see these 4 pillars to mark off. To start building your foundation, here are the HSN principles who have helped tens of thousands of people take control of their health one habit at a time. Number 1, Add more whole foods into your diet. The plate method is one of the easiest and most effective ways to improve your diet by eating a balanced meal of high quality foods. It is a great rule of thumb when eating out or whipping up a quick meal at home. Here's how you do it: make half of your plate non starchy vegetables, make a quarter of your plate lean protein, make the other quarter of your plate starch. Then add in a healthy plant based source of fat. Please note that the fat recommendation varies based on the fat from the protein and the meat. Pro tips for eating your plate: eat non starchy veggies first, then eat protein, lastly, eat your starch. If you're hungry, after you've eaten all that, go back for more non starchy vegetables. Number 2, focus on balance. When we say balance, we mean, does every meal and snack you consume throughout the day contain carbohydrates, protein, and fat? Pairing each meal and snack with all three of these macronutrients will help you keep you fuller and longer. We will talk about those macros in more depth after the third principle. Protein. Protein provides an important amino acids which are key to building muscle and recovery. Not to mention, protein helps us stay full and feel more satisfied. When it comes to protein sources, focus on including lean proteins with your meals, such as chicken breast, turkey, egg whites, or fish. But beware of high fat protein sources that can provide upwards of 5 grams of fat per ounce of protein, such as like a ribeye and chicken wings. On average, protein provides about 4 calories per gram and should compose about 30% of your daily caloric intake. Please note that individual protein needs might vary. Here is the food options guide select for protein. You will find this in your challenge handbook. These protein sources are categorized by fat content from lean to moderate and then to fatty. You'll also find this on your app. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Carbs. Carbohydrates. This is the macronutrient that gets the bad rap. Many foods fit under the carbohydrate umbrella: fruit, sugar, bread, pasta, grains, and even starchy veggies like sweet potatoes or butternut squash. Carbohydrates break down into glucose, which is your body's preferred fuel source. Our bodies require carbohydrates daily to fuel our brains. Carbohydrates provide 4 calories per gram. You should aim for 30 to 40% of your daily caloric intake to be comprised of carbohydrates. However, please note that individual carbohydrates needs may vary. Carbohydrates fall into 2 categories. 1, starchy carbs. 2, non-starchy volume carbs. Okay? Understanding the difference between the two is important when building a balanced meal. Here are the volume or non-starchy carb sources from the food option guide. These are the items you will start filling half your plate with. Take a moment to identify 4 to 5 non-starchy vegetables you will consume during our challenge. Fats. Contrary to popular belief, fat does not make you fat. Fat actually helps you stay fuller longer and absorb the important fat soluble vitamins. Okay, so I always used to tell my students fat makes you happy because you're full instead of when you get that hangriness. So fat makes you happy. All right. Now, however, fat is the most caloric dense of the three macronutrients, weighing in at 9 kilocalories per gram of fat, compared to 4 kilocalories per gram for carbohydrates and protein. So remember, a little bit goes a long way. We also want to choose plant based sources of fat, such as avocado or olive oil. Aim for fats to comprise 30 to 40% of your daily intake. Please note, individual fat needs might vary. Here are the healthy fat sources from the Food Options Guide. Remember, fat is good and it's necessary in our body, but can get out of hand quickly. So be mindful. Let's identify our healthy fats first. Circle 1 to 2 cooking mediums, such as the cooking oil you can use. Next, choose 1 to 2 nuts or seeds that you can grab on your next shopping trip. These are a great way to balance some healthy snacks. HSN principle number 3, limit the added sugar. The AHA, the American Heart Association, says no more than 6 teaspoons for women and 9 for men. The average person consumes over 150 pounds of sugar annually. That's 45 teaspoons daily, 46 actually. And we're only supposed to have 6 or 9. So it's not surprising that sugar is super addicting and feels hidden in almost every food product that you find in a package. A great way to limit your added sugar is to eat a majority of whole foods with a balance of macros. Challenge pillar, sleep. How many of us track our sleep? The recommended amount of sleep for adults is 7 to 8 hours. Sleep directly correlates to your body's ability to regulate hormone levels, blood sugar, and recover and feel your best. Specifically related to performance, research shows that athletes may need additional hours to for proper recovery. Sleep is vital for hormone regulation and building muscle. When we don't sleep enough, hormone regulation is all out of whack, which can inhibit our ability to lose weight, perform at our best, and build muscle. 35% of adults report of sleeping less than 7 hours of sleep per night, per the Sleep Foundation in 2022. So, how will you get 7 hours of sleep a night? What does your nighttime routine look like? I encourage you to create a schedule and a routine so that you aren't sucked in by this TV series that we've all been there. So, this is what I like to call the wind down routine. Do you struggle falling asleep or staying asleep at night? Box breathing is a technique that has been shown to calm the central nervous system and your mind to allow you to go back to sleep. Here's how it works. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds. We're going to try it again. We're going to try it together. Ready? In, hold, out, hold. All right. The idea is you keep doing that until you fall back asleep. This is a great technique when you find yourself worked up or stressed as well. When you have chronic stress, your body stays alert despite no danger. Over time, this puts you at risk for health problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, obesity, depression or anxiety, skin problems such as acne or eczema, and menstrual problems. What can you do? Find productive ways to manage your stress. Some examples include yoga, meditation, breath work, like the breath work we just practiced, walking, seeing a mental health professional, talking with a friend, or journaling. When we say exercise, now the next challenge pillar is exercise. And we say exercise, we don't mean spending hours in the gym daily. Yes, we want to include higher intensity exercise and strength training 3 to 4 days a week. But what about the other days of the week or the days you can't make it into the gym? Exercise benefits overall health, blood sugar control, and disease prevention. If you sit at a desk all most of the day, one great habit to develop is going for a 15-minute walk after lunch and dinner. Not only will this help with digestion, it will also help with blood sugar regulation. Let's talk habits. For 4 weeks, you will work on 4 habits: sleep, daily movement, stress, and watching educational videos. Those are in blue. One additional habit with a nutrition specific focus will change every week, and that's in red. While your nutrition habits in the app change, you will keep working on the habit from the previous week. In week 1, you're going to focus on having 1 or more cups of non-starchy veggies with lunch and dinner. It might be easier to think of this as one fistful of veggies at lunch and dinner, or 2, for the day. The ultimate goal is to increase your veggie intake. The habits for this challenge are meant to be easy so that you can feel successful and build a solid foundation. It's also crucial for you to understand that we are looking for progress, not perfection. When working on these habits, if you are doing more than before this challenge is accountability, we welcome you to mark the habits. In other words, if you used to have a little bit of vegetables, but now you're getting more, but it might not be all the way to half a plate, you can put that down, okay? Or let's say you had no vegetables at the beginning of this and you have added in a little bit, a couple pieces of broccoli or whatever. We're going to allow you to count that, okay? However, it's important to remember to challenge yourself to do more so you don't get stuck. Each week, you're going to have a bonus activity or a mini challenge. This week, you will send proof in the group chat that you have done your pantry clean out. All right. Every week, you will have a simple mini challenge to help you stay accountable and to have fun. These mini challenges parallel what you are already doing with the habit selected. Each week, we will release the mini challenge with all the details. Please remember that the mini challenge for week 1 is to send proof that you posted your goal somewhere that you will see daily in the group chat. Don't worry, I will remind you on Monday. Let's not forget to think about the non-scale victories as you are staying consistent with these healthy habits. Don't forget to share with us every Friday in the group Bright Spot Friday. This is your opportunity. This is our opportunity to go over the app, okay? Under today, let's see, weekly videos under things to do today. Group messaging, this is where you post pictures, ask questions, and comment on other posts. Let's send our first group message. Type your biggest takeaway from this seminar so far in the group chat. I'll let you go ahead and do that. You can pause if you need to, or you can use my. All right, mark off daily habits. So the first one you need to do is mark off that you attended the Kickoff seminar habit. Even if you're watching this for virtually and you're watching this right now, if you get through this, I want you to go ahead and mark that, okay? Private messaging with your coach. Let's send our first private message, okay? I want you to think of something that you learned today and send it to me or Jess, whoever did your pre-challenge meeting, as a private message in the HSN app. Okay, under your things to do, you will see a habit that says attend the kickoff seminar. Click on that habit and click the blue complete button. Once you click that, you will get a thumbs up for starting a streak. Go ahead and click out of the streak celebration, but stay on that page because I want to discuss compliance next. At the top right, you will see 4 dots. Click on that and it will open to a compliance tracker. Every day that you complete your habit under the things to do, you will get a check mark on your calendar and we will be able to see your completion rate for each week. We should all aim at least 80% completion. See, again, progress, not perfection. We're not necessarily going for 100%, but at least 80%. We also know that the most successful clients have a great support system. In this challenge, we are all going to support each other. Yay! Open up your app to the dash where you will see group chat name. Open that up. This is where I want you to ask all of your questions. Share your food and stay motivated. Let's take 1 to 2 minutes and type one thing you hope to get out of this challenge and share with the group. That's your signal to go ahead and do that. There are so many amazing features to help you on your journey, such as those videos, habit tracking, and message. But the reason to give you is but the reason is to give you a safe space. This is just the beginning of your journey, and we know that this is a marathon, not a sprint. This app provides you with a place to stay intentional about your goals and stay close to your why. This app is to help you celebrate the small victories that will lead you to find your long-term success. That said, the best thing we can do is to commit to visiting this safe place and utilizing its resources every day. Let's habit stack when you will use this app. Remember, I mentioned that earlier. Habit stacking is when you take a habit that you already do every day without fail and stack it on top of a new habit to increase the success rate of that new habit. It works with a built-in reward. For example, as soon as I sit on the couch to watch TV, I will open the HSN app to mark off my habits, watch my educational videos, and message in the group chat. Then I will turn on the TV to watch my favorite show or movie. See how that works? You're already sitting down, but you're going to stack in the HSN app. Then the bonus is you get to watch your show. The anchor habit here. What's the anchor habit? Watching the TV, sitting on the couch. What's the new habit? The HSN app. What's the reward? Getting to watch the TV. So now it's your turn. Find a space to write your habit stacking statement. After I blank, I will mark off my habits in the HSN app, watch my daily educational video, and respond to the group chat. Then I will blank. Pause if you want to add to that. Nutrition FAQs. Do I have to weigh or log in my food? No. There is no need to buy a food scale and weigh out portions when you have a plate or use your hands. You can use the hand portion guide or the plate method to ensure that your protein sizes are on track. The hand portion guide, 2 fists of non-starchy vegetables, that's the volume carbs, 1 or 2 palms of protein, 1.5 cups of starchy carbs. That's like a hand cup, like I'm cupping right here. Okay. And then 1 to 2 thumbs. Let me show you. That's this, the little part right here on your thumb of fat. But the fat recommendations varies based on what kind of fat from protein. The plate method, have a plate of non-starchy or volume carbs, 1/4 plate of protein, 1/4 plate of starchy carbs, and a small amount of plant-based fats. Okay. Now, some of you might be advanced and some of you might be working on specific body composition goals, which would benefit from food weighing. But to get you started, this is a great place to start. Do I have to eat all the starchy carbs? Aren't carbs bad for you? Contrary to popular belief, carbs aren't bad for you. But you do want to choose whole sources of carbohydrates and stick with lower glycemic options. Low glycemic equals low sugar and higher lower sugar and higher fiber carbohydrates. Okay. And you remember to eat your starchy carbs last. Can I eat a sandwich? Yes. If you love having a sandwich for lunch occasionally, then have it. Just make it a part of your balanced meal. Try using whole grain or sprouted wheat bread. Use the whole grain sandwich flats or make it open face. Next, add your lean protein and then load up on your veggies. Then you can finish it off with some avocado or hummus. Remember that you can always utilize the plate method and incorporate your favorite recipes and foods. Are there any snack bars that I can have? Sure. When choosing a snack bar that you want to make sure it's balanced, many snack bars that are marketed to be healthy or have limited ingredients are actually really high in carbohydrates and low in protein. So make sure that you are reading the label. We like the RX and the RX Kids bars, low sugar kind bars, the perfect and the perfect mini bars. What if I don't like veggies? I've heard this so many times, and maybe you feel this way. But I want you to challenge yourself and ask, what if you just haven't found the right way to cook them that you like? Roasting your veggies for a nice crunch rather than mushy veggies that you steam or cook in the microwave, adding good seasoning for a flavor you can be excited for, and even finding new ways to sneak them into recipes or even smoothies is a great way to get more veggies in our day. Can I still eat my favorite foods? Yes. We want to help you find a realistic and sustainable plan to help you reach your long-term goals. That means continuing to eat your favorite foods rather than restricting yourself. Think about the plate method and try to consider how your favorite foods fit into that balanced breakdown. If you want to have a spaghetti night, great. Fill a quarter of your plate with pasta, a quarter of your plate with delicious meatballs, or maybe it's already in the sauce, and then still aim to fill half your plate with non-starchy vegetables, or have a colorful side salad on the side to help you fill up. If you're thinking more about ice cream or other sweets, the answer is still yes. Yes, Jacob, you can still have donuts. But please have them, but keep them mindfully. Okay, keep them proper portion size. Enjoy the treat, and then move on. Thank you, Jacob, by the way, for bringing the donuts. That was a great laugh, and I did enjoy the treat, and I moved on. What happens after the challenge? Imagine yourself 6 months from now continuing to focus on what is manageable after the challenge. Where did you see yourself? Now imagine yourself 6 months from now taking a step back from focusing on your goals. How does that future differ from the first? How does that make you feel? Helping you to achieve what you first imagined in the first scenario is why we are here. and why we developed an ongoing nutrition program. The ideal next step is ongoing individualized coaching until you meet your goal. Check out our prizes. You will get to a chance to win each week. We have a gift card to Salad and Go, a gift card for a sauna and cold tub session at Sweat House in Waters Creek, a gift card for a massage with Julie Erickson, and $170 in nutrition supplements from Herculean Nutrition across the highway from us. We will draw weekly winners, a total of 4, and then we're going to have one overall winner. We know that the most successful clients are those who are engaged. Participation is key, so be sure to take advantage of everything we provide you during this challenge. Everything included has been selected to help set you up for long-term success. Remember that you need to hear things 8 to 10 times before you take an action. If you feel like this isn't the right path for you and you want to convert to ongoing coaching instead of waiting till the end of the challenge, let's talk later. To be eligible to enter into the challenge weekly raffles, you need to complete the weekly goals, doing self-assessment, complete the weekly mini challenges, engage in the group chat. We will draw a weekly winner for a prize and announce the winner in the group chat. Thank you so much for joining us for the Nutrition Challenge and the Kickoff Seminar. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask Coach Jessica or myself, or hit us up in the app. Have a great challenge.